everybody, welcome back to some more Planet Coaster beta, science fiction park, things like that. Anyway, make sure you guys are hitting that like button if you are enjoying and want to see more Planet Coaster in the future. Okay, disclaimer to get something out there immediately, since apparently me saying it several times in the past couple episodes has not gotten it through some of the thicker brain viewers. Okay, I don't care about making coasters realistic. Like, at all, okay? So all of you dudes with the little, like, names like roller coaster enthusiasts or whatever, they keep coming in here going, oh my god, he's doing blah 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 to an RMC blah 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 blah. Yes, I'm sure they're horrible and unrealistic, but I've said countless times, I don't care, alright? You can go play the game, you can make your coasters as realistic as you want. I'm a guy just having fun, building cool buildings, building coasters that I think are enjoyable and to the best of my skill set, etc. Not trying to be mean, not trying to stop people from engaging in the comments and having a fun time. I'm just trying to stop people from endlessly tirading me with their crap that I don't really care about. Like, okay, so that's my final statement on that. I don't care about making your coasters realistic. Yes, I know this one's not realistic. It's not a priority for me. Alright, we all have our different playstyles, okay? Let's just move on with our lives. Anyway, first thing we're building here today is another building. Guess what? It's crazy, a building and building. This is going to be a shop. We're probably going to have 2 shops in it. Well, we'll have 2 shops. Initially, when I was building now, I was like, okay, we'll probably have 2. But I want a lot of cool, tall-ish buildings, like 3 or 4 stories around this area of the park. Actually, probably more than that, more like 4 to 5 stories around this area of the park. Just kind of modeling them after some images I found. Like, I was just searching steampunk buildings and then like Victorian buildings, because that's kind of the era that steampunk kind of originates from. It's like I've said it before, like a romanticization of the Industrial Revolution, which would make sense, because that's about when steam power came around, or steam-powered things came around. So using a lot of brick and stuff. Those cool corner pieces, I really like them. Again, I still don't know how to say the name. I forgot to go look up the pronunciation, but they're very cool looking. Doing something a little different with the thick windows in the middle there. And then I know we had that little strip of brick. There it is. Wanted to kind of bring that across and just have that kind of separate the different windows areas. Just give it a little bit of texture, because I like the brick. I'm stopping myself from detailing it too much and then losing the brick faces, the brick facades, or whatever you want. So that's what we're trying to do here. Trying out some different things with angles. I decided no, the more straightforward stuff would look marginally better. Next up, we're gonna try. Oh yeah, I wanted these cool metal overhangs. It has like the wagon wheel in it. It doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it doesn't fit too much with the theme, but I think it looks nice. Adding some lights and stuff around there, trying out some different things. I definitely think that they increase the amount of light given off by all light sources, because it looks pretty cool at night. This episode is a little scattered. We do like three big separate things, not anywhere near each other, so I do apologize for that. Normally I like to try and keep my builds a little more, or my episodes a little more compartmentalized. Like, I'll do this section and this section. For this area, we're kind of just all over the place, so I do apologize for that. I was just kind of building what I wanted to build, and just not really had any focus, just kind of figuring things out as I went. Because I believe you and me, guys, after playing this game for every day, for hours and hours every day, it gets a little tiring. I'm still enjoying the game. Like, I definitely want to capitalize on all the incoming growth. All you new subs, welcome. How's it going? My name's Sitop. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you didn't get turned off by my angry rant at the beginning. Like, oh man, Sitop, you're so triggered. Yeah, whatever. Hope that didn't bug you. That's just something I needed to get out there. I'm a very nice guy for the most part. It's just sometimes people annoy me, and so I try to warn others about warning me in the future, or annoying me in the future. Things like that. Over here, I wanted to try something I've seen people do before. It's pretty crazy. So it's a good way to make round buildings. Basically, you just make one straight section, like we're doing here, and then you rotate it around a center axis, like 15 degrees at a time, and then you can make it like a circular building. I've seen people make like the entire Roman Colosseum, things like that. We're doing something on a smaller scale here, but I just found when I was researching Victorian buildings, I found a cool building I wanted to try and copy. Don't know if it was Victorian, it just showed up on Google Images, so I'm like, okay, we'll try and do something around, because I have seen this technique done before, and I decided that I want to kind of try and emulate it. So that's what we're doing here. Just working a lot with the concrete and stucco, things like that. A really big window, just by combining all the other windows. Looks pretty cool, just trying to make it pretty well detailed. Nothing too crazy, but Yeah, just trying to make it nice looking. Do a little top there. And so the roof up here is going to be a little bit tough. I might just leave it open. I might close it in. It might look a little weird if I try and close it in, so I'll think about it. And I'll do some things off camera. For now, we're just leaving it open. And for some reason, those things I just placed did not want to be on the building, so when I go and try and move this whole building, they stay put. A little annoying, but hey, what are you gonna do? Except complain about it to random strangers on the internet, because that's what I'm doing. That's what I love to do. Just finishing up the top there. We just need a nice little detail up on the top. Right there, that should do it. Alright, so that's for the most part done. But see right there, I was like, oh, didn't actually attach that. That's stupid. These darn little things. Yeah, sometimes when you place things, when they're touching the ground, it'll actually attach them to the ground and make them their own building rather than attach them to whatever building you're trying to do. For some reason, this thing was being really weird. So, building pieces like this shouldn't intersect. They should be allowed to intersect, and it should let you place them. For some reason, I've noticed a few little inconsistencies in the beta, like with placing things. Like right now, it shouldn't have any problem. Like it wasn't anywhere near the ride or the space above the ride. Because basically the way rides work in this game, if they go up or anything, there's like a bubble around the top of them that you can't actually go into with any building objects because it interferes with them, which makes sense because you don't want to disrupt any sort of ride function. For some reason, it's acting a little bit funky, so I'm not sure what was going on there. I decided to just build it around the ride, and then we're going to decrease the angle. So initially I had them at a stronger angle, but I decided to just go with 15 degrees. It would be a heck of a lot easier, so it leaves some empty space up in there, and we have a lot of trash. So I haven't done all the benches and trash can things for this side of the park yet, so yeah, there's kind of trash and vomit everywhere, so you'll see me occasionally toss down more janitors rather than just put down more trash cans because, you know, I'm lazy. No, I'll just do that like at the end or something, or I'll just go through it at some point. I just want to kind of have everything set up in the meantime. There we go. Trying to find a nice little center point there for our little tilt-a-whirl. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I meant to do all the decorating and stuff for these queues and entrances and exits, but I had another cool idea, so I ended up just doing that instead. We do a tracked ride this episode. Yeah, right now I was like, oh, I want to play with this thing. It's cool. Really cool car designs. I like them. We end up doing adding a lot more. I think we do like a total of 12 cars in this, so this thing is just continuously going. It's pretty cool. Seems to break down a lot though, so that's kind of annoying. And for some reason, okay, this thing has an auto tunnel button, but it wasn't letting me auto tunnel. Like you'll see me do it, like right here. It should just be able to go underground, right? Like just like a coaster. I don't know why it was doing that. It was a little bit weird. I could not figure it out. It might be a bug or something, because I mean I've done it a million times with the coaster. So instead I decided just to make the paths go up and over it. We may change that in the future, because I thought it'd be cool if we kind of went underground and scooted around, but this is fine too. And it's cool because it makes the paths go up, so it kind of adds a little bit of interest up there. And then this is something I really want to do, was excited about. I wanted to have it go through this main building here. I think that'd be really cool to kind of have it pass through the coaster bay. It just comes out really cool looking. I like it. I like having rides intersect and everything. Like I've talked about that in the past, and I think it came out pretty cool looking. Just trying to line it up correctly, just so we can pop some holes here, and then just replace the walls. I did replace these walls eventually. I think I did it off camera, so you might not see it happen. Added some more coaster bays there, just so we can get some more carts. I decided 12 was good. Go ahead and auto complete it, and actually wrapped around the coaster. I thought that was pretty cool. Look at it go. Goes through up there, and it goes back under and around. It's cool. They go a lot faster now just because they don't have to wait for customers or anything, so eventually they do go quite a bit slower. And then for some reason it wasn't letting me put the exits very far down. Like it was stopping me right where the original bay ended. So I don't know why I did that, but oh well. Decided it was okay. Gonna go ahead and have this go over the track. I like doing stuff like that. I like having the guests kind of go over the track. Gives them a nice little front and center view of what's to come. I don't know. I just like doing that. I like blending things together, like having tracks and paths and stuff intertwine. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, so then we'll just do a lot of decorating stuff in that area. Changing the colors of the cars. And it looks like they're just zooming around right now. They actually go quite slow. Right now they're set to like 7 miles an hour or something, and eventually I up it to 12. You'll see the video at the clip at the end. We actually do a first-person ride around the area of the park in those, and they're set at 12 miles an hour, so it's a little bit faster. I think those are decent. So we went to 10. The maximum is 12. We went to 10 though, because we didn't want it too fast. I mean, that's supposed to be a breakneck speed kind of ride. Excuse me. Just had to drink some water. Over here, I just wanted I didn't want to cover this completely. I just wanted kind of like an amphitheater, an alcove, just kind of go over the top of it and just add some interest or like a nice background piece for this whole thing. Didn't really have an idea for this, just kind of started building. It came out kind of like a garage looking thing. Again, not supposed to be anything specific, just wanted something cool to fit the theme. Wanted to build with wood this time instead of doing brick. Like most of the buildings in this area are probably going to be that same classic brick look. And over here I was looking for something. Oh yeah, so I wanted to make like a big engine that kind of powers the whole track. So that's what we're trying to do here. Just looking around for some different pieces and parts and stuff. So I wanted to have it be kind of this freestanding structure. And then for some reason, wasn't letting me put this stuff here just because I think it was too close to the ride or something. I don't know. So we decided to just move it back. And that works just fine. And for some reason, these large cog pieces, you'll see here. Look at that. It's obstructed for some reason. Like, it's not over there. None of the other pieces are obstructed when I put it there. But just that large cog piece. So there's definitely something weird going on in there. It would not let me put it there. Not sure what was going on. I don't know. Just adding these more corrugated steel roofs or metal roofs or whatever. Right there. I just like the moving pieces. I think they're cool. So this is supposed to be like the engine room or something. That powers this whole thing, like a big steam engine in there. Kind of inside that little shack. Found some girders and for some reason decided to do this with them. Not entirely sure why. It just felt like it, you know? I just let the muses take me. Added some cool fences along here to kind of hold it in. And so we finally get some actual like detail work done in this episode in this area. Like we actually do some bushes and trees and rocks and water and stuff. So that's something I do need to do in this area. So I definitely want it to be relatively lush. Because I mean, we're not just trying to make like a perfect steampunk realistic city. I mean, that's stupid thing to say because steampunk isn't real. But we're also just trying to make it beautiful and look like an actual theme park. So I wanted to put a little pond here. Just fill that in with water. And then kind of wrap it with fences and stuff. Originally I did the rough water, just kind of mix things up, but it's just a little too distracting, it being so rough. And then this path, this path was being a little annoying. So I wanted to just kind of have the path go over this, but since the edge of the water was so close to this path, it was really having trouble getting it to go up like that. It was a little annoying. Yeah. So I tried flying that there, it didn't end up working, so I'm like, okay, we'll go down. No, it's not working either. Having a little bit of trouble there, so you know what, we're just gonna undo all that. There we go. I'm just gonna give up. Because that's what you do, kids. If things get too difficult in life, just give up. That's, you can quote me on that. Seed Top 2016. Oh, God. I should not be a role model. Probably not. Added some supports in here. You know, just trying to make it look all nice and cool. Added too many there. There you go. And I did want, we ended up changing the path a bit in the main area. Well, we just put the fence around it. Because I was like, oh, maybe we could fence this whole area in. Or the game could just do it for me. Huzzah. And I really like the look of the fences on the cobblestone paths. I think they're really cool looking. We placed those. I ended up removing them later. Because I don't like them. But eventually. These lampposts are so cool. I like them. I like them a lot. Just placing some more around there. Went back to daytime. I love being able to go to daytime and stuff. Oh, it's so cool. And more people are asking about the whatchamajigger, the Halloween park tour. I'm getting to it. I'll do it this week. I just really haven't had time. Just been a little busy with the update and stuff. I mean, yeah, the new stuff takes more priority, but I'll definitely get it done this week so you guys can tour the brand new or the brand new beta tour since we do perpetual nighttime of the Halloween park. Yeah, so right here I'm just adding the fences along it. I think they really match the theme pretty well. Look pretty cool. Doing some more decorating. But Top, putting rocks and trees everywhere isn't creative, blah blah blah. That was actually a quote from a comment I got once. Like, well, okay, so do you not want me to put, like, trees down? I don't know what that comment meant, but whatever. Maybe because I was just spamming them around? I mean, I don't know. I try not to think about the stupid comments too much because they do happen a lot. Quite often. More than you'd think. There you go. This place is actually starting to look like a put together area. I can dig it. I can dig it, he can dig it, you can dig it, we can dig it. And I end up saying that like every episode. I don't know why. I just like saying it. It's fun. It's a good way to practice 16th notes. And then I realized this was broken now, but there's already a guy fixing it. So we're good there. Decided to put some bushes along here. Fill in the area. And then kind of give it a nice little rock covering there. Lowering some of the bushes, making them a little less symmetrical looking. Just because they were looking a little bit too close together. Or too similar. So you can really start to tell when that happens. It's kind of annoying. But it's all good. Added some lights along here. These lights look so cool at night. I think this ride's going to be awesome at night. Just because the whole steampunk area is going to be really lit up. I think it'll be cool. Added some orange lights underground just to give some ambiance. All through right there. And there you go. Looking pretty cool. So now we actually get to ride the steampunk track ride thing. Whatever this is called. Yeah, I need to think of names for all these things. So we have the... What did we end up calling the big walker ride? The girder grinder, that's right. And then I need a name for the coaster. I need a name for this ride. So if you guys have any suggestions for those things, you can let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button if you're enjoying, etc. All that stuff. We probably got 1 or 2 episodes to finish up the steampunk area, and then we'll move on to the Fantastic Voyage area or the post-apocalyptic area. We'll see. We'll try and figure out which one we want to do. But I hope you enjoy the ride on this bad boy. It's pretty cool. I think this will look really cool when all this area is filled up. It's kind of blank right now, but it'll look good in the future. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.